Hey, it's Andre, and it's time for an unboxing brought to us by Banggood. Yes, it's been a long time, but in my hands, this is the Eachine and part of their Legends Warbird series, and it's the P-51 Mustang. So this aircraft is actually pretty cool from a learner's standpoint and everything because it has a 6-axis gyro system, 1-key acrobatics, and made of durable material. Spec-wise, we're talking about 400mm wingspan, 60 grams weight, so it's well under that 250-gram limit. So for any young pilots, there's no real concern. It's made of EPP and has a 10mm cordless motor system, so it is brushed. Battery is a 1S, 360 milliamp, so it should last, according to them, 15 minutes. We'll see in the cold when I get out. And it does include a 2.4 gigahertz radio, so it is a ready-to-fly system with the 6-channel axes. So there we go, 6 axes, ready to fly, 1-key aerobatics. Enough of me talking. Let's open up this box. Yes, the box got a little banged up in shipping, but I'm very pleased to say the internal design of how it was all compartmentalized, as you'll see as I open it, did not infect the product, so that's really good news. So there we go, put that box to the back. You get your manual, which I recommend if you're a young pilot that you read and review and everything. It does come with its own little charger, USB charger. I will very quickly verify to see if my charging mechanism I have, my charger for my 1S packs, in fact is compatible. Like I said, no damage to the airplane at all. There's your remote, and I know for a fact after rattling it, you will need some AA, 4 AA batteries. Here's one of the battery packs that is included. Again, it's a little 1S, and this is a 400 milliamp, so 3.7 volts. And I will verify that connector if that will work with my charger. If not, I'll be relying on the USB charger. Usually, you know, you want to get, as I say, with a lot of aircraft, and particularly ones that have specific style batteries and everything, you do want to get something that works and is compatible with your aircraft. Okay, that's clear. And there we go. And located in the belly is the extra battery. That really tucks up inside the design. Actually, I should pull out the not the charger, but the weight. It is the scale, sorry. It is a very lightweight aircraft, and it will probably excel at being tossed very gently. Single servo on the aileron, spars across. It does have provisions for landing gear. I will probably belly land it. Actually, no, I will put the gear in, even in snow that I'm going to probably be flying in. It will be fine. And then obviously individual controls for, you probably, yes, if you, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Inside you can see the other servos, and I'll actually extract that battery just to see how that comes in and out. Ta-da, that's not bad at all. I guess if you ever had to service it and everything, you know, pop the glue joints on the wingspan and just go inside and go for it. I'll throw up some diagrams of the actual power plant. It's a geared brushless system, so very traditional but very effective. These aircraft work really well, and these batteries should handle the cold pretty nice. Again, that's a 400 and that's a 400, so 2 400 milliamp 1S packs. That's pretty nice. All right, let's get the foam out of the way, and I should have a charger. Ah, there you go. So there's your spare prop that it comes with. And oh, the foam sounds horrible. So spare prop, awesome. Some love when you get spare parts, especially propellers. Landing gear, most of the time I would say not to fly with these. If you can land on grass and everything, because I do add a fair bit of weight to the aircraft design. But in this case, I would almost say put the gear on, because then you're not risking your aileron servo where it is with the Mustang and landing. It's obviously going to come in and touch down right on top of that. So I'm going to go ahead and dump in my landing gear. And if I'm, yep, cool. They have the little screws. So you put the gear in, they're notched, and they go a certain direction. I like to have the attachments out. There's a little notch there. And just very gently, it's good foam, but obviously you want to treat it with respect. The screw just retains the landing gear. So just go really gentle, really slow. There's no rush. So I've hooked up a power bar just to demonstrate that the USB connection for the battery does have an LED. This is pretty standard in a lot of these USB style chargers. So obviously red means charging, green obviously will show when the battery is ready. So I'm going to let that side, push that aside, let that just do its thing, and get some AA batteries for the remote. Not bad. And aerobatic mode, it has your, it's obviously going to beep at me because it's looking for connectivity with the airplane. So you have your basic modes, for your axes. Aerobatic obviously will let you get a little wild and crazy, and then you have expert mode, middle mode, and beginner. And according to the manual, away from you, expert, your gyro is off. At medium, soft gyro assist, or medium mid settings. And towards you, strong gyro assist for beginners. So that's pretty good to know. And then you have your aerobatic button, your one key button for aerobatics, which I'm kind of curious. And then there is a U-turn switch, which is the on a remote. On a normal remote, that's your trim, your down trim, and that one is supposed to allow the aircraft to come back to you. One key aerobatic instructions. The one key features allow beginner pilots to perform aerobatic actions by simply pressing the button on the transmitter. During flight under gyro control, press the one key button. The transmitter will beep several times. During the beeping, simply move the aileron sticks, either doing an auto roll or auto flip, or the elevator in that case. That's pretty cool. One key U-turn instructions. The aircraft comes with a one key U-turn function. When enabled, the plane will turn in the opposite direction that the airplane takes off. Place your aircraft in a heading for takeoff. Do not unlock the throttle. Press the activation. So it sounds like it's a geo kind of thing. Which is pretty neat, I guess. We'll have to try it out once we go flying. I'll bring the manual with me when I go out so I can go through some of the various modes. And there's also a gyro calibration. Turn the sticks to medium position, power on, so the throttle down, elevator and ailerons down. Do not unlock the throttle. Keep sticks in the position above, see in the photos, and you'll hear a beep, and that'll level all your controls. That's really good to know. So obviously you want that, and there's obviously instructions on how to fix your prop and everything. So looks like it's a little screw on that guy actually. All right, let's put a battery into this thing and bind it up. Battery is keyed, so that's good, so you can't get it wrong. Obviously, like that way won't fit, so that's good. Okay, load. You hear the gyro system kind of working. Stabilization, correcting a few things. I'm just trying to get that battery to jump in there. Cool. So right now I'm in expert mode. Okay, so it's stabilized. I'm in beginner mode. So if I run, you can see that. So it wants to correct that one. Elevator's going up and rudder will wiggle. So that's really nice. So we'll see the mid rates here. See how aggressive that is. That's not bad at all. That's stabilizing. And then obviously expert is off. It's complete control. You don't really have any rate controls, which is fine. And then an aerobatics. That's it, beeping for aerobatic. And then you can go through the modes. Let's see how this thing arms. That's not bad power. So to arm it, you got to go up and down. You heard that beep when I did it. And then if I switch it back over to basic. Now, there's no lock, I don't think. So there is no disarm, so that's something to watch out for. I'm going to be really keen to try out all the different modes and see how it goes. Let's do a little taxi test here. Yeah, it rolls really nice too. Nice, 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 nice. Isn't that awesome? I am so looking forward to flying this airplane. Again, this is the Eachine P-51 Mustang from their Warbirds Legends series. Great little airplane from what I can tell so far. Nice, almost standard sized equipment, ESCs, brush system, nice servos, and again, that stabilizer will be really nice for the beginner pilot. Sub 250 gram weight, so you don't have to worry about it. 1S, and it's so light and everything, it should be able to handle some of the conditions. One of the nice things I just noticed too is this is my old Sky RC charger. This thing's been discontinued. I'll put in the link something I think is just as suitable. I use this with all my little 1S aircraft and little copters and everything. I've got the micro port, so now I'll be able to actually charge this stuff at home and get these batteries going. Nothing wrong with the little USB connector. This is great for in the car. You can bring a little USB brick or plug this into any of your USB ports in the car and charge the batteries up in the field. But if you're looking for something to maintain your batteries, I recommend a good little quad 1S charger because you can dial in the exact milliamps to the battery packs and charge like 4 at a time. So if you're really interested in flying and you've got a bunch of these guys like the T28 and the Corsair and a bunch of the little 1S 400 batteries, you're laughing, right? But again, really impressed. It looks nice. It's got some striking colors. Love the silver, love the shape, love the weight, and even that power. It's I'm looking forward to it. So stay tuned for the flight review. I'll get out as soon as I can, depending on the conditions and everything, and just really looking forward to it. Again, thank you for Banggood for making this happen. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I'm Andre. This is the Eachine P-51 Mustang.